Alright dudes, so check it out. I've done some modifications to my VSETT 10 Plus. I got a 14,000 lumen headlight mounted on this thing. Pretty solid up there too. Went down here, I got my JBL Flip 5 mounted right here, sturdy. And I used a one of those wrist things. You know, one of these things that you put on your desk for your wrist, so you can use your mouse without your wrist getting fatigued. Just so this would keep this elevated up and off these wires, and then I could still get to the charge ports here. So I just kind of use that as a shim in there, and then tighten it down with dryer vent brackets. Then on the back, I just got this O-light. I'll link that in the description, guys, because that thing is awesome. That was only $16. You can charge it up with a micro USB. It lasts forever. It has different modes on it. Check it out. I think it's cool. And you just put it on there with this. You see how that kind of clips on there easily, so you can angle it however you want to. And then I put grip tape on it. So I put some Vicious grip tape. This stuff is really good. I use that on the electric unicycle pedals sometimes. But I put one strip right through the middle of it, and all the way up the kicktail back there. Then going up here, this is, so in this little pouch right here, I got my phone charging set up. In there, there's like a power bank with 2 USB outputs. And this light will last forever standalone, but now I still have backup power to it. And then this is an O-light Marauder right here. This thing is amazing, guys. You just scroll one time on it like that. Now look, you can turn it up on the side right here with this knob, and it's 14,000 lumens. It's stupid bright. I mean, it literally, this is during the daytime in here, and it's just nuts. You can switch it to that mode too if you want to, like. It's a sick light. In combination with the other light on the front, it just looks good. And then this right here, in order to put a number plate on it, that was really simple. I literally just poked a hole in here and put a bolt through it, put a washer on this side, and put a bolt and a washer on the other side, and did the same at the top. And this is just a number plate. It comes with this plastic kit. I'll link this below. Get a whole entire CRF 50 plastic kit for 20 bucks. You can do all kind of, if you get a Dremel tool, you can build all kind of crap out of that and use it for all sort of projects. So that is neat, dudes. I'm about to go shred on it right now. I wanted to get all that done to it. And these are bark busters right here. I'll show you how to install those real quick. Back with another one in a day. We're gonna be looking at this right here. I'm gonna show you how to put bark busters, or these handguards right here you see on your electric scooters. And the purpose of these guys is if you hit something, it doesn't break your fingers or your hand. And what these are really made for is riding dirt bikes through the woods, and in the case that you accidentally hit a tree, you aren't going to bash up your knuckles right here. And they make some of these that are just called Roost Deflectors, and the guys that race motocross, they don't have this bar going through them. It'll just be kind of one little point right here, and it'll just go across to here, and the point of that is just to keep mud from hitting your hands, like chunks of mud and rocks. But the ones that are actually full metal bars that go into both sides and are really substantial, those are called handguards, or the redneck term that we like to use in dirt bike racing is bark busters. So in the case you hit a tree, it's going to bust the bark on the tree and not your hand. Those are called bark busters. And these are great, guys. You can get them for really cheap. I got these set for 20 bucks. Back, we used to pay, man, $140, like $180 for a pair of these back in the day. And you can get them for so cheap on Amazon now. And they're great. I mean, these look good, dude. And you can get it whatever color you want. I'm going to show you how to put them on there real quick, because I think it looks great, guys. And also, if you crash, it protects. See, I got my levers kind of low. But in this scenario you crash, if you want to raise your levers up, it'll also protect your levers from getting broken off when you crash. Alright, so grab a 3mm Allen wrench for a VSETT, and then what you're going to want to do is unscrew right here. So the last threads are still kind of hanging on in there. Just a flathead screwdriver, and pop this out right here. And then you're going to have this. What you do is you take this little collar, and this goes in here and lines up with these little threads. See that? So these little threads line up like that in there. And then you take this bolt, grab your handguards like this, and you're going to take your bolt, put your bolt through the end of the handguards like that, and then now this goes on the end like this, and screw this little piece down, and y'all can kind of see already what's going to happen here with this. This little piece right here is just an expander. This is just going to act to expand this metal inside these bars, and it's going to create a retention system off of friction in there once that is bolted down. So you kind of see how this whole mechanism works. It's pretty cool. Quite simple too. So you literally just tighten this down. Now, see that? And now that it expands in there, and the tighter you get it, the more that thing expands in there. You're good to go. And that's literally all you have to do to put that side on. And then on your other side, with this bracket right here, this is also pretty simple to do. Literally, on the VSETT scooter, you don't need these inner couplings because it just makes it too big. So with the ones I'll link in the description, it'll be the same exact ones I'm using here. These are only $20 for this whole set. Extremely cheap. And then all you got to do is just back these out, and it fits literally perfect on this VSETT 10 Plus, guys. Like, I literally figured out how to situate everything on here, and it fits perfect. I did one side already, so I wouldn't have to sit here and waste y'all's time. And you can Loctite these screws if you want. It probably would be a good idea. Shit. You can kind of see how I have it on the other side, and literally just line it up with the other side. I have it all the way over to the middle right here. There's not too much guesswork you got to do. Alright, you see that? So I got that on there. And with this one, it's going to be not like a perfectly rounded fit on here, but the thing about these notches on the VSETT is it seats well on here, even though you don't have that rubber that fits. So you got to make it work. Got to improvise, guys, especially when you can get these for only $20. Who's complaining? You know? We'll put it in the middle like that. You got to do some adjusting, guys, because, like, I mean, look at that though. It fits, guys. They go on there, and that was really, honestly, guys, it usually takes a lot longer to install bark busters than that. That is really quick. That is straight up pretty fast install for some handguards. I can't complain at all for how cheap those were. These look so good, dude. And it adds a lot to it. Adds some character to it. That's what I'm going for, man. Add some character to it. Have some fun with it. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Heck yeah, dude. That's so fire. That looks so good. That looks so good. Dude, this is so sweet, bro. I just thought of it in my head. I had the vision, and look, boom. It's done. It's there, dude. That's tight. Let's see, right here. Tighten this baby up. And here, it expands in there. See, on this side, just keep tightening this thing up. Keep tightening that thing up. And that piece expands all the way in there. Just keep tightening it. Boom. And then you're good to go. And then tighten this one down right here. Boom, baby. I mean, however you want them to look, really. But that's it, dudes. So if you want to put bark busters on your electric scooter, you can do it. That's how you do it. Dude, that's so rad. That looks good. That really does look good, actually. Heck yeah. Fire! These are sick, guys. And they're actually sturdy on there. These aren't just like, I mean, these are actually on there quite good. They fit perfectly. Not perfectly. I had to kind of improvise a little bit. You see that with the clamps? But they still look good. Like, that's one main thing. It looks good and it serves a purpose. And the next thing to go on there is those off-road tires.